this is a little bit more personal. This is more for clan members and just anyone else who's wondering how to make a 6-star champion, right? And we've been able to do it under 2 hours. Normally it's about 3 hours, but we kind of, we threw little tricks to the trade in, and I'll go ahead and share that with everybody here. Basically, this video is featuring Japanese 007 and Mr. VenGadrick, Mr. Ven for short, Hapa for short, right? So I'm just going to get into the quick little tricks of the trade before I introduce Mr. VenGadrick. So a lot of times, what we, as we're leveling up, we want to use our potions or our brews, but you don't want to do those right away. I'm just going to select a random champion. You don't want to do them as you're leveling up. What you want to do is just do it at the very beginning. As I'm kind of struggling with it real quickly, right? I'm just going to show a little example real quickly with the brews. You just want to do them right away. The reason is because of the benefit of the very beginning. You'll get more out of it if you do it at the very beginning, right? You'll get 10 for one brew at the very beginning, so that this is the time to give someone a 6-pack. When they first arrive to the party, you want to offer them a brew, so to speak, right? So you'll get a lot more out of it. You can see you'll get 24, right? So this is just an example. I'm not going to give it to them. Sorry, I hate to tease you, Bomber. If I go up to someone, right, you saw the level increase. If I go to someone who's already been kind of leveled up a little bit and I give them a brew, you're not going to get as much. So that's a little trick to the trade, right? That's a little trick to the trade. Is don't start leveling and get up and you're like, oh, I'm so close to making I'm going to go ahead and add it in now, because you're not going to get a lot out of it, right? You're not going to get a whole lot out of it, right? So save it for those moments. All right. So that's what we did, and that's why why we're able to make a 6-star under 3 hours. Normally, anyways, Mr. VenGadrick, what exactly does it take to make a 6-star? As far as how many we're not talking commons, we're not talking uncommons. We're talking about rares because we just recently had an ancient shard opening event, right? We just recently had an ancient shard opening event. So as you can see, my account is just overflowing with rares.
Okay, first of all, let's start with the 3 stars. You need 100 3 stars, which you level up to 4 stars.
Okay.
You need 25 4 stars. Then you rank them up to 5 stars, and you need 5 5 stars.
Okay.
The
So,
level 51 to a 6-star.
so we're gonna go ahead and
Pretty
start.
simple.
So we kind of pre-planned it a little bit. We've been doing it for the last like hour and 50 minutes. Fortunately, we were gonna go ahead and level up five stars, but I have a few chickens, and I want to kind of show that aspect of the game. But we're gonna go ahead and just do it real quickly here. Taking a 3-star. It's if you've never done it before, great. But you've probably done it before. If you were watching us on Twitch, you would have kind of gone through the whole process with us. But real quickly, just bring in a 3-star, just up. It's just real. It's no biggie, but here it is, right? Boom. So that's a little 3-star action going on. Now we got some 4 stars, right? Now we're going here and we're doing some 4-star action to 5-star, right? We got a lot of chickens here, but we're gonna save those because we kind of, like I said, we kind of got to work earlier, right? And I just want to throw that reminder. If you don't already have these champions in a vault, if they're not already fully skill booked, it would not be a wise decision to sacrifice them. But since we already do, let's move forward. Here's another 5-star. Right? But to get to that point where we're able to do what we did, how much energy does it take, Mr. Ben?
So if you would be farming 12 free brutal, if you have the raid pass and the other experience boosts available, it would take around 7,600 energy.
Okay. So 6,000 energy, all the rares he mentioned earlier. Make sure you have the resources so you can complete this challenge. So I'm throwing out this challenge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to time myself on how quickly can I bring from 0, not using the chickens that I'm demonstrating now. So I'm going to do this video probably tonight, tomorrow, and I'm going to throw out this challenge. So we're going to see how fast we can go from just rares to a 6-star champion. All right. Anyways, so he told you statistics. He told you the stats of what you need to kind of compete in this challenge. And let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's have fun with it. All it's going to do is better our accounts, right? Hoppa Nation bringing it to you. All right. So you can see I definitely have some Legos that need to be leveled up, right? And after this ancient shard opening event, this is perfect. This is what I need to do. So we went ahead and took this champion right here. I can't even pronounce her name right. Mr. VenGadrick, what's the correct pronunciation of her name?
Mr. VenGadrick.
No, that's your name. What's her name? Sorry.
Ah, Shirimani. Oh,
Shiramani. I thought it was Shimani. Shimani. I'm the butcher. I'd be butchering them names, right? So we're gonna go ahead and make her 6-star. And I could have not included. You can see I could go ahead and take this off right here, this little lock. But we wanted to include some chickens because often it's so important to complete the events, accept the rewards Popularium gives you, and utilize them and use them. So instead of taking 3 hours, I think my best before this was 250, but because of these chickens, we're doing it under 2 hours. So there it is, under 2 hours, making a 6-star. So the video might be only 5 minutes long, but it took us about an hour and 50 minutes to put this together. So yeah, we need a 6-star. Outstanding, right? You can add her into the radio team. Very simple, amazing. But what bothers me, why I'm so adamant about doing this, is we have clan members in our team that don't even have a 6-star, but they have 5 50s. And I'm almost certain that if I started a new account today, knowing about what I know now, if I made a 6-star first, before anyone can make a 5-star, 5 stars, I could make 3 6-stars. And before anyone could make 10 5-stars, I could make 8 6-stars. And before anyone made 15 5-stars, I could make 15 6-stars. Just because once you go ahead and use some of the techniques that we did earlier on Twitch, it's just so much faster. As you can see, it didn't take long at all, and you just got to get the resources. I know if you're lacking resources, it's hard to compete with that type of speed, that type of numbers. But what I'm trying to put out there is stop making 5 stars, start making 6 stars. All right, let's better our accounts. Let's grow as a community. Hoppa Nation, let's grow. We're Hoppa Nation on Raid Shadow Legends. You can search this. You can look us up. You can say what's up. We've only been around for 5 weeks. We're on Ultra Nightmare. I'll go ahead and show it to you real quickly as I conclude this video, and then we'll go ahead and give a couple shout outs. I'll do it as quickly as possible. So you can see here that we're in Ultra Nightmare. We've only been around for 5 weeks. We have a few end gamers, as you can see. We have also a couple of mid gamers, and we have a lot of beginners that are just starting out. And what we do, there's someone who has a 6-star champion, outstanding. There's but you can see there's a couple people that are still trying to figure out what's up. There's a couple of 6-stars. Good job for them for growing their accounts. But what we do as a clan, and I don't mean to pity or sound sarcastic or sound weird. I'm just really adamant about helping people grow in this game. What Hoppa Nation means is, doesn't mean Hoppa needs. What Hoppa Nation means is it's a group of people, it's a nation of people that are getting together and they're going to put in 50% of the effort, and someone else is going to put 50%, and together we got 100%, right? That's what it means. And so for new people that are just starting out, we coach, we teach them day by day, we put up these videos to help them, and you can see they're doing easy, and there's going to be people doing normal, people hard, but the leaders come in, and the end gamers, the advanced gamers, the mid gamers come in and destroy easy, normal, and hard, so they can get double rewards, so their accounts can grow, because we're building long-term community in here. Unfortunately, we're only limited to 30 members, so we're full right now, but there's a waiting list. Feel free to message on Discord, comment on YouTube, get your name on the waiting list, and we'll find a spot for you. All right, Mr. VenGadrick, any shots out?
Uh, Only to my mother and Happy Nation.
Shout out to Mother and Hoppa Nation. I want to give a shout out to Stu Gaming for giving us a shout out. Thanks, Stu Gaming, for giving a shout out. Stu Gaming said, Hoppa Knees 777. Hoppa has been making some content for those mid gamers, and that means a lot for me because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to bridge the gap from beginning to end game. There's a lot of videos on end game, a lot of videos for beginners, but there's not much content for mid game, right? So I'm trying to bring that mid game content to you, and that's what I'm doing. And I think the best way to do that is show you how to level up a 6-star less than 3 hours, right? We did it in 2 hours. So I'm gonna throw up that challenge. I had a couple chickens in the video, but I'm gonna throw up that challenge. I'm gonna make that video next. I'm gonna go ahead and time myself and see how fast I can do it. And so far I recorded myself at 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can break 3 hours, and I'm gonna throw out that challenge for anyone else who wants to do it. All right. So thanks for tuning in, Hoppa Nation. We out here, gang. Let's do it. So we recently had an Ancient Shard opening event, and I opened about 250. I know a lot of people opened up more, and some people opened up a little bit less, but we're stuck with a lot of rares because of it. And we did pull some legendaries, right? I pulled legendaries for other people. You might have pulled legendaries for other people. You might have pulled a few legendaries for yourself. But as you can see, look at my count. I have some legendaries that need to be leveled up. Looking here real quickly, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that need to be leveled up. That's why I'm throwing out this challenge. That's why I'm calling out the content providers. And I'm sorry if I don't call out your name. Don't be offended. Just accept this challenge, right? Because I will throw out a gift card. I will throw out a gift card for $50 if you could beat my time. 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 1. Well, message me, comment. Let's figure it out. We'll define this challenge. But what you got to do is you got to use your rares. You got to use your rares. You see, I got tons of rares ready to go just like you do. And what it's about is taking your Lego that you pulled, and making them 6-star. How fast can you do it? I did it yesterday in 2 hours and 20 minutes, but I used some chickens, and I was talking, chatting, doing all that other stuff. So no chickens allowed. No chickens allowed. And when you stream this video, and you edit it, because no one wants to see like 2-3 hours of it. I mean, if you do, people want to watch, cool, awesome. But when you post up on YouTube or whatever you do, then you hashtag Hoppa Nation, right, for this challenge, or however you link it up. Sorry, edit that cussing. Be honest. Be a gentleman, right? Because, go ahead and edit it, fast forward, whatever. But be honest. If I beat you, if you beat me, I would tip my cap as a gentleman. So be a gentleman about it. Just be honest, be real. This is for fun. This is just to better accounts. This is to show those people that make 5 stars and say it takes so long to make 6 stars that no, you just need the right ingredients. All right? So with no further ado, I'm jumping into it. I'm getting started. I blacked it out. I'm not on Discord, but I am here streaming on Twitch, recording this video. That's going to be edited accordingly. I got my stopwatch, just so everyone knows that I'm keeping it real. It's a 3-hour countdown, right? I'll then hold it up a little longer to make sure, right? As I prepare, as I get ready before, right? I'm going to be farming Brutal. Some people might want to farm something else. That's fine. I'm going to do stage 4. Stage 3 is recommended, but I'm going to get rid of these and bring in my food. Alright. I want to keep all the same to start with. Alright. So I'm going in 3, 2, 1. And I'll give you a 5-second head start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One reason I'm doing this is to show that you want to build a campaign farmer, because you can see how fast these rares are leveling up, right? At an amazing speed. Yeah, just get a campaign farmer that's under 30 seconds. If you don't know what champion to use, that's okay. I'll show you what champion to use, right? And actually, Kale, Aethel, Elaine are all 3 campaign farmers. Even Gaelic can be a campaign farmer. And I can get all 4 of them under 30 seconds. Papa Nation, we out here. You can find us on Twitch. We've only been streaming 3 weeks, but we're doing big things. We're doing it big. We on YouTube, and you on YouTube be like, oh, there's some amateurs. Yeah, we're just learning, but we're putting up some amazing content. We even have kind of like a podcast. It's called 4Chat Cooldown. Check it out. Alright, I would love to see Dark accept this challenge. I would love to see Stu accept this challenge. Not because I despise you guys, because I admire you guys so much. You guys are the reason why I still play this game. When I first started playing this game, the first month I probably logged in twice. Right? My second month, I started playing a little bit more. I was stuck at the DMV. I was on my phone, and I played it. Oh, this is fun. This is cool. And then I got to the point where, you know, my second month, I was like, oh, I'm stuck. This sucks. I want to quit this game. And it just so happened, one of my friends called me, and we were just talking. He's like, what are you doing? I'm playing this game. I'm sorry, my language. The game is not very good. I'm stuck. And he's like, bro, if you're stuck, you gotta go on YouTube. You gotta go on Twitch. And from there, people will show you what to do next. So I listened to him. Ooh, that was slow for a second. And I listened to him, and all of a sudden I got inspired to play. I saw someone like Stu Gaming, right? I saw someone like Stu who was in the Navy, just like I was in the Navy, who lives in Japan, like I lived in Japan for 5 years, right? And I was like, hey, this is someone that I can relate to. This is someone I want to watch. This is someone I want to learn from, right? So another big shout out. But like I said, I'm freelancing it. I don't want to make it too easy, right? I gotta make this challenging. Otherwise, no one's gonna accept the challenge. I'm not that good, but I just might be good enough where you might say, hey, Papa, I accept your challenge. I want that $50 gift card. I want you to open my shards, or I want to open your shards. Either way, let's get down. Let's get down. But the challenge is how fast can you make a 6-star? And that's what I'm doing. I have my timer set. We're trying to figure out, you know, how fast can you make a 6-star using rares? You can even go on Twitch Saturday night. You don't have to be a part of the clan. Like, I gave someone $50 on Saturday from our sponsors that weren't a part of the clan. They were just on Twitch, and as long as you're a follower, you can get the $50 reward. Because I'm about building the Raid Shadow community. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there it is. Here we go. Now I can press. Hurry up. Come on. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How fast, how fast can you make a 6-star? Here it is. 6 stars made. Boom. Hit the stop. 222 plus. It's 2 hours. 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Yay.
I'm qualified. If you could do it 3 hours, join the tournament. I'm sorry I was that fast. I honestly thought I was gonna be a lot. I thought I was gonna barely make 3 hours. But yeah, that's how I won the Chase Tournament Championship. I'm sorry, the training tournament. And I know a lot of people won, so it's not really a big deal. But, you know, that's how I won. That's how I won this right here. This champion right here. Where is it? Lysandra, right? I won that. I won doing this philosophy. I won her from doing this tournament. I think I ranked in the top 100. But, yeah, I definitely was not, like, top 10, not top 5. But what I'm saying is I'm throwing out this challenge. If you think you can do better, please, you know, I made a lot of mistakes, and they told me someone did the math. Somebody did the math. You know, there's this really smart guy in our clan. He's like a fucking genius. He speaks like 8 languages, and he told me it's impossible to do it in 2 hours and 5 minutes. And I made an extra champion on accident. But you can see there's the math. There's the time. That's when I started recording, right? But that's when, after 8 minutes later, the first 8 minutes was the introduction, right? If you want, you can go ahead and I'll add that one on if that makes you feel any better. But if you watch the video from the very beginning, you're going to see there's like an 8-minute long introduction, right? If I'm wrong, I will adjust the math. I'm more than happy to fix it. I even actually had a couple champions in there that shouldn't have been in there, and I removed them. And you'll see that in the video. So there it is. Right? So he's going to edit it, and anyone else who wants to be a part of this challenge, it's not a whole lot of money, but it's $50, and there's 2 things that we do. Clan members on Thursday we give out about 4 $10 packs. Friday we do the same thing, and then we open up to 1 clan member. We do like what we do is everyone types 1, and then we roll some dice. I write down their names. All right, I'll show you where it is in here if I can find it, because it's on a random page, right? And then I roll the dice, and then you don't even have to be a clan member. As long as you're on Twitch and you're a follower, you count. You can win a $50 pack. But what we're trying to do is this challenge. We want to show people out there in Raid Shadow Legends that you can make 6 stars fast. You can make 6 stars fast. It's possible if you have the resources, right? So you might have to invest a little bit, or you might have to save up. But there is no reason why you should be making 5-star after 5-star after 5-star after 5-star when you can make a 6-star farmer. Who's my farmer? Ray. Who's my other farmer? Right? Him. And you guys are talking about all these other amazing farmers, and there's a lot of them, right? There's tons of them, right? So there's no reason why people should not be farming and making 6 stars. And I heard earlier when there was only a few people watching, and you know, it's like, oh, your clan's lazy. No, we have a lot of in-game people. We just have a few people that haven't quite got it yet. And what we are is that clan that brings that mid-game to intermediate to end-game advanced content. So thanks for participating. You know, stick around. Let's get into some other shit, right? You know, why not? Let's wild out. But as far as this video, you know, I'm going to go ahead and hit that stop record in just a second. I want to go ahead and throw a couple shots out. First off, please give a shout out to the gentleman that went ahead and hosted us. Give him a shout out, please. I can't pronounce it. I'm so bad at pronunciation. They call me a butcher because I'll be butchering them names.
Tyreku or something?
Tyreku. You know, big shout out to Tyreku. I apologize if I butcher your name. There's also a couple other people who's been streaming us, hosting us, that's been, you know, helping out. And I just want to say thanks for doing that. It means the world to me. You know, message me, talk to me, show me how I can return the favor. Let me know when you're doing some content so I can go ahead and host you, right? I want to be able to host you. I want to return the favor and show that love, because we're giving away free packs, and I think I can help you in some way, somehow. Hoppa Nation, we out here. Gang, gang. On YouTube, we're looking like amateurs because we're just learning, right? We've only been streaming like 3 weeks, but the content's getting better and better. So check us out, Hoppa Nation, Twitch, Hoppa Nation Gaming. Let me hit this. You can figure out how to hit this stop record, and I'll show you guys what else we're doing.